Hello. Today is February 19th, 2022. We are here in Pinehurst at the swamp with Manny and Lucas. We don't have a plan. We're gonna go outside and get some pizza. It's about 7 p.m. 7:06 p.m. In 3 days, AT&T will be sunsetting 3G networks. So this phone will no longer work. It will still tell the time, I believe. Then they're sending me a new one. That's what's interesting. I didn't tell you about that. That's what's interesting. That happened this week is that they said, well, your phone's gonna stop working, so we're sending you a new one. So I'm gonna see what they send me. I think it's gonna be quite simple, just like this one. But it's coming. It's coming on Monday. Then what else can I talk about here? I mean, we're making historical documentation right now. This is gonna be premiered in front of millions of, not millions, but a couple thousand people one day. When hopefully people are interested enough to search for footage of me talking about random shit, or any of these people. Well, let's go. We got our film cameras.
Similar, like
Really?
Yeah, there's similarities. And also you can tack the little bottom of the joint as well when you put the filter in.
Yeah. See, I premeditate that and just let it stick out a little bit.
That's smart.
But yeah, dude, it's cool. Like all the multitudes of rolling. There's so many. Just the slightest little nuance of anything from, the conditions of the paper to what the weed's doing and
Okay, the weed matters 100%.
yeah, if it's not ground up enough, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or if it's too dry.
Yeah, because it just comes together in the log. That can get frustrating though sometimes because if it leaves a little gap before the crutch, it's like, oh, you can't get anything down in there.
Mm-hmm. And also there is a point where it's like too wet and you smoke it and halfway through it's filled with resin.
Oh,
you can't draw anymore.
Yeah, and it's all over your lips and
You gotta
just feeling like a fucking gross.
On that guy on the mouthpiece, it grows just like a little lip of like resin that's condensed around it, and you actually have to go around with like a toothpick.
What do I know about that?
Yeah, they like taste the same, but the whole process is different.
I just imagine that as a dab is way more powerful, just because
That's true.
you're going straight from the fucking source. It is that sometimes no matter how hard I try, I have this weird like self-awareness issue when I'm high in public,
I feel that.
where I'm like just acting a little bit strange, being a little bit too like worried that someone's watching me.
Mm-hmm. For me, there's like a threshold. If I'm a little high, I feel that way. If I'm high enough, I forget about that.
That's funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
A little bit of the dab effect.
that's very true.
You're loading up a dab, right? You're getting like a fucking lung full of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially if it's like a big, because I've used like little micro dab rigs that are like this big and have a little nail, so it doesn't fill up with a lot. But if you use like Ethan's bong with a dab piece on it, like a dab bowl piece, that would be kind of ridiculous. Living the American dream. Drinking beer, eating pizza.
All I need is just a 20-degree boost in the weather.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's the thing.
Exactly.
Or 20 down and snowing.
Yes, but we're inside.
But this in between shit.
You're like, fuck this. Fuck your 40-degree weather. It's cold or nothing. What?
And the Pentax is a P mount, right?
No, mine's an M42.
Oh.
It literally threads on. It's just big ass threads.
Oh.
Which is kind of nice because there's a shit ton of really cheap lenses that are M42 mount. Those are one of the simplest kinds. And I found some Zeiss lenses for down like $40-50.
Oh shit.
I'm thinking about buying one. They're not all that wide, but
Yeah, someone was telling me you could take lenses off of T2.
yeah,
And you're like doing the like image thing.
yeah. And sometimes the actual rangefinder will focus with the lens. I've been thinking about maybe trying to pick up a Bessa.
Is that a type of glass?
No, it's a
What glass are you running, bro?
from some SMC Takamar, super multi-coated.
Hella fucking radioactive.
Of all the things that I love about vaping, its smoke tricks are so fucking easy because it's so thick. So like blowing smoke rings and things like that. Yeah, dude, how the fuck am I at 1/8? 1/8 of a
You want to
second
take photos
right
on this?
now? I don't think it would make much of a difference because I can go down to 1.8 right now. It's just the light. I don't know. I was doing 1/30th semi-consistently the other night, like those shots that I showed you out here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember exactly what I did. Oh, dude, this looks so good.
Telling me you could take lenses off of T2s and turn it into fucking SLR lenses. And I just like, you know what a T2 is?
I don't.
It's a contact point and shoot that has a Zeiss lens.
I do actually. I do know what the T2 is, yeah.
And a tiny little lens, but really sharp.
Uh-huh.
Someone was telling me you can like modify them.
That would be super sick.
I had one at one point and sold it to a camera shop, but it broke because it broke. But yeah, those things are interesting. Those really nice point and shoots. It's like,
I feel like I'm not a rangefinder person, so I feel like if I had one, I might just not use it, but I also might fall in love with it. It's like a very, very premium, almost studio quality rangefinder. So it's like the best quality rangefinder you can get. It's sort of like a Leica, if you know about Leicas.
We do.
But they're
very well. I know like it's like the Leica M6 or the M series is the nice rangefinders.
These are like considered like Leica lens, like the Yashica mats.
Oh yeah.
Like that kind of thing. It's the same format as that, but in an SLR.
So is it 120 film?
Yeah.
Why is it 6 by 6 then? Is that just the ratio?
Aspect ratio versus like a 6.7 or a 6.45.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Why isn't it just 1-1? Why is it 6?
Because it's 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters. Same.
That's confusing because with movie ratios, like that doesn't. It's not the actual length, like 3-4. Right?
It's sort of like the aspect ratio is like 1:2 or something, but the format is 5 by 5. Like that's the physical size is 5 centimeters by 5 centimeters or 6 by 6. So I guess it's aspect ratio versus format size. But a lot of them are like all three of those sizes are all shot on 120 film. They're just all 6 centimeters tall and different width. Like, it's a cool party trick, but like sometimes I don't even think about it in a party.
I mean, they just hired some badass people who were down to make it just really good.
Just go nuts.
Like, we're gonna really put the work into it.
True.
Like orchestras and shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, on top of that, just like, God, I feel like some of the best live recordings you'll ever hear are like Japanese fusion groups.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, like, they just almost like just did it even better.
Yeah.
Like of that 80s style. Like, you know those albums you see on YouTube that pop up and you're recommended that are like, what the fuck?
So much resonance.
But they have like a whole melody in this too. Like, of course.
I like how they insist on like that shitty trumpet sound out of the keyboard, bro.
The sax player plays in Huey in like half of their performance.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The ED is cool. Dude, this shit's a little too shiny though. Sometimes I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna label it.
No, it's very.
But like
shiny.
sometimes it's just like they're just like a little bit too on the nail. Like you know, they're just like
on the head. It's what you
yeah,
exactly what you
they're
expect.
just like it's just like everything that they could have done they do.
Yeah. Very maximalist.
I don't know. Is it 10?
It's 7.
Oh, it's still KJC music.
Yeah, it's definitely still him. Instead of writing 7, try putting just a number in.
There's like rare obscure 80s jazz fusion records.
It's that same cover with like the text on it. I mean, it doesn't matter all the way, but I think you'd thoroughly enjoy those.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it's not
Just
fair.
not coming up. Like you see Guthrie Govan.
That's still probably cool. I always like the idea of like the unknown track that like resurfaces,
Mm-hmm.
and there's only like a bootleg left of it.
I'm legit trying to like master a whole album by just like recording it on just shitty cassette and then like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll edit it roughly similar and throw it all in cassette and I'm like, now it sounds like it makes sense together.
It's funny.
Just make it sound like to be as mixed grade like for a clock.
Yeah.
And then you can use it for still or something.
Right, that makes sense. Because I mean, otherwise then you'd have to like use a voltage to feed an oscillator, which isn't actually making a sound.
Yeah, I just used a clock rate for the
Yeah, right. Which would be like a lot of.
like for example in my fucking sequencer, I needed a clock for every step. So in that one because I needed the rate to be variable, I used a transistor.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense. It's funny, like, I didn't even know where clocks existed for a while, because it's like kind of this weird thing that like unless you get into like building or fixing shit, it's like you wouldn't ever think about.
Exactly.
It's weird trying to like explain it.
And And it's so much nicer not to have to use one. That's why I don't like digital chips. But it's kind of nice because on a digital chip, you can mod.
I built an analog because it's easier.
Well, you can mod so much shit if you just find the clock and put in a resistor in the right way. You can change the pitch, so you can have analog samplers that are like supposed to just be random samples of like I saw a dude circuit bend a Bible, like it was a little audio. It's a hall.
Yeah, like
It's
religious,
all-
like super down, like religious guy who's like super hyped on like modifying synths too. It's like like, I'm not
I think we'll use the cathedral.
Yeah, not distorting God's word. Like we're actually gonna measure the reverb in our church and
We just want
recreate that.
That's the only reverb modeler I can use.
We just wanted people to feel like they were really here. You know, in these great times of the coronavirus.
I had this like super atheist like audio engineering teacher once, and he was like just going through like some TC Electronics preset bank, and he was showing us he was using like some sample of like a preacher, and he was trying to show us like pitch shifting stuff, like duplicating frequency, and he like just made a bunch of tritones, so it sounded like really evil, and he was like, yeah, this sounds more like what it should be. It's so funny.
Devil's interval.
Yeah, that was cool. There was this one kid who I knew who was like super religious in the class, very quiet. Like, oh.
What was that song? It's the Mastodon song that's just like.
Oh yeah. That's not the first album, right?
No, I feel like that's off of Emperor of Sand. Or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. It does sound sort of Jack Sloan-ish.
Yeah.
You can't disregard the tritone because it's parallel.
It is.
That's what's so
It's-
cool about it. You know?
It's great, but you use. Cause I just kissed my baby. Whenever I think of songs like this, I think of Disband and Galactic. And I don't know what I think.
No, this is mint dark chocolate.
Can't ask for anything more. I don't know what this band's on, from like funk to like hyper afro pop.
Oh. Yeah.
It kinda goes.
Yeah, let's try to see if the Sar's busy.
Let's see if we can interrupt him from his.
Glass breaks. The
Camera breaks.
yeah, just something else in the room breaks, not the bottle.
The lamp just
Just
shattered.
like reality starts just failing.
That reminds me of like
That would freak people out. Man.
those videos where someone's phone bounces like 10 times and on the last landing it like shatters.
Yeah, we were doing it. Can't touch the ceiling or the ground.
Yeah. Flappy Bird blues.
This is the true rage cage.
Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Oh, Flappy Bird.
Right?
Dude.
We should do this with Manny's face. We should do this with Manny's camera.
The rented one.
It would stay up in the air longer too.
He's like 5 minutes of this.
Can we make a music video that's like this on a single like tripod shot for 4 minutes?
We're like syncing up to the.
Yeah. So it's like burp. Is that you?
Oh!
This is how I made a song using only, or an album using only Bloom samples for 24 hours. Yeah, think about it. When you move out, we're not going to have any more of this.
True. I like to imagine you make like a compilation of this footage and it's just like 30 seconds of them playing music. Like,
You catching
Fake
it?
out.
Yeah.
That was so.
Table tennis. Just because. There's
is this okay?
this. Oh.
Whoa, tech!
Bro, are you magic?
Oh! World star. Oh, that could be a pop. It's like the second half of the song.
Yeah. This is like not what the song's known for.
Yeah. It's funny, I forgot that there was an intro, so when I listened to it, I was like, I swear this is already a song.
Me
And then it wasn't at the beginning. Like, what?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
It was a really kind of melody, but then they just used
It
it.
sounds super sick though.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It was one of those things where it's like, I just want to see how this sounds, and I got like way too sidetracked on it, now it's the whole song.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, that almost sounds like a recording of a band. And I was like, are you mixing like for a band or something? I walked past and I'm like,
Thanks, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Logic's like surprisingly got its shit together with like fake drums.
I mean, Logic is basically a diet version of that for GarageBand.
Yeah.
So like